Hello, welcome to the Nestcast, episode 4. I got a special guest. I'm big like that. Welcome, Miguel, my friend.
Big like that. I like that.
Uh,
I like that beginning, man.
so we got my friend Miguel here.
Yo, how you doing, guys? What's up?
So today's topic is gonna be music. There's gonna be like a series, sub-series. So we are going to talk about Juice World.
Useful, man. It's crazy.
Yes, sir. It definitely is crazy.
We're going
Alright.
crazy with that juice, bro, huh?
For real. So, for those of you that don't know Juice World, you're missing out. You guys, so he, so he passed away in 2019. And since then he's dropped his label has dropped 2 posthumous albums, but and a lot of posthumous singles. How did it make you feel?
Honestly, I feel like they, for the posthumous albums, it's just kind of, I don't know. I don't know how to feel about it. I feel like it's just, the label's been using him like that for a while now. Just for money mainly, but
Yeah.
it just feels really bland, because Juice is not there to make that decision of what's gonna be in the album. The label just picks this and that, and that's it, and it's just really really bland.
Yeah. Honestly, yeah, cause at this point, cause Legends Never Die, like his first posthumous album. Honestly, looking at the track list, it's songs that Juice would have put on there, and then there's others that may have not been on the final album if Juice chose what to be on it or not. But most of them are leaks, yeah. But you look at Fighting Demons, that one, yeah, that one's primarily leaks.
Yeah, that one's primarily leaked. I feel like Fighting Demons is the weakest album I've ever heard.
From Juice.
Yeah, from Juice. It's the weakest album I've ever heard. Honestly, there are bangers there, but
Yeah, there are bangers. Because there are 2 versions of Fighting Demons, though. So you have Fighting Demons Deluxe, and then you just have regular Fighting Demons. But, other than that, Fighting Demons, the most recent one, like the Deluxe version, it's got bangers. Because we finally got Sometimes on streaming platforms.
about time.
About time. And we also got other songs that were on singles now on the album, like Legends and
Rich and Blind.
Rich and Blind. Yeah, so and we also got Go Hard.
Yeah, we got Go Hard and Go Hard 2.0. Those 2 songs, I feel like they would have been better off as a single, not put it on the album.
As a single, yeah.
I don't know. That album is also extremely bland. Really, really bland.
Yeah.
Not one of the, I don't hate on Juice, but honestly, the label's just been using him for money. It's
Honestly, bro. If you're thinking about it, they're getting most of their money off album sales and merch sales. So like the CDs and vinyls. But even then, they're not getting full profit. But honestly, yeah, they're just milking the Juice WRLD leaks at this point to just get money off them.
I feel bad. That hurts to see a label that's using one of their greatest.
Honestly,
one of their greatest like that. That's dirty.
Honestly, it is, man. It sucks. But if we look back at Juice's discography before he died, bro, or those 2 albums were bangers.
Fire.
We got Goodbye and Good Riddance, and we also got Death Race for Love. Those 2, those 2 were probably his best.
Those 2 were amazing. You know what's crazy? Back when I first heard Juice, it was Lucid Dreams when it dropped, around 2017.
The single or the album?
No, the single. and I was like, yeah, it's all right, you know, it's all good. And then back when I moved here, I think it was 2017.
Yeah.
I was at practice, right? And then my friend was like, yo, there's this guy, Juice World. And I was like, oh, yeah, for real? Yeah. This guy showed me Rich and Blind and Legends. And I was impressed. I love those
Damn.
two songs. And hearing from recent passing of X back in the day,
Yeah.
and then Juice WRLD dropping this, and I was like, yo, that's crazy. That's an insane work.
That's some insane work.
That's,
Yeah.
I was impressed, and then I just instantly fell in love with Juice WRLD right there.
Yeah.
After Rich and Blind and Legends, I was so into him so hard, and then I was like, you know what? I'm gonna start listening more to Juice WRLD, because you know, I listened to Goodbye and Good Riddance when it dropped. And
Like the night of it dropping?
like the night when it dropped, I was like, okay. At first, I wasn't really into it, but then once I started listening to it more, I was like, yeah, you know what? I mess with this. I mess with this
You
so
mess with
hard.
it?
And I try to keep it low key. I really try to keep it low key. And you know, after a few months, I think, did Bandit drop before Death Ray for Love, or was it later?
No, I think it it dropped after. Yeah.
Yeah, once, yeah, and then Death Ray for Love dropped, and then Bandit dropped with Youngboy, and I was like, you know what? No, I cannot keep this secret no more. I listened to a lot of Juice WRLD, and I was like, you know what? Bandit dropped. This is so hard. This is heat. Put
This
that
is
out
heat.
there. Put it on my Instagram story. Be like, yo, this is so fire. This is
Honestly,
so
bro. And then you also got his Let Me Know Why I Freestyle coming out. I think it was also the same night or like a week after.
That Let Me Know freestyle was so hard.
It's so hard. The original, in my opinion, is better because it's more raw than like how they have it on streaming platforms.
Yeah.
But honestly, it still goes hard.
It's still a banger.
It
like-
still goes hard.
Honestly, all these features, you got Graduation, Bandit, Hate Me, all these like small little singles, they're so good that I don't know how to explain it. That was like
one feature that still goes hard is Roses.
Roses with Benny Blanco.
Yeah,
It's so good.
bro. I still listen to it. It's still on my playlist, and it's been on my playlist since I first heard about it. Well, honestly, yeah, that shit go hard.
It does, bro. I love how Benny and Juice, like the story behind Benny and Juice, they were like, oh yeah, he would just go in a booth and it was like go 3 minutes over the beat, and then he like one hit, another hit, and it just hits one after the other. And I was like, once I heard that podcast, I was impressed.
Damn. Yeah, honestly, I mean, like freestyling wise, I think Juice is the best out there.
Like put out my respect. Juice WRLD is probably the best freestyler out there. I've ever
Honestly, cause like, there's like some unreleased songs that are just one take and they sound so good.
heard. Yeah, you heard that 1 hour freestyle that Juice did with, I think it was Tim Westwood. I think.
I have not actually.
It's actually it's insane. It's like an hour long, and this guy just goes on and on. This is like the complete definition of you taking in something and just reminiscing it in a song. All of that, and it all correlates in one.
Yeah.
In one. He just keeps like he has so much information in his head that he can talk about something for days and stick to the topic.
For days, yeah.
It's insane. It's a tragedy though.
The only freestyle song that I've heard that isn't released and it needs to be released is Die to Live.
Oh, Die to Live is so hard.
Bro, oh my god. When I first heard that the snippet going on TikTok like about a year ago, I was like, damn, this should go hard. And then I found out it wasn't released. I'm like, damn. And then I found out how to get it on I found a YouTube link that wasn't wasn't drenched in watermarks or anything. So I was like, you know what? I'm not down with this. Put it on my local files.
No, that's basically it. You know, I feel like with leaks, I don't really mess like that with leaks. There's a huge library of leaks that I have. It's insane.
Yeah.
But I really don't mess with that because you never know which one's gonna drop. I'm not trying to miss my opportunity to be like that fresh listen of it.
Yeah. Like, I know there are some leaks that are like, yeah, we know they're never gonna drop, and then there's others that are like, damn, they better drop soon.
They better drop soon. Yeah, that's what I don't like about the label.
Yeah,
They
because
don't-
like, yeah, they don't drop much, and you know about get mad, but bro, they've been teasing the Party Never Ends for so long.
I know. They've been teasing us a lot with like new music and stuff, but other
I
than
think so. Like, what they teased it like what, about a year ago now?
that, I think so. I'm pretty sure back in like October
Of last
September.
year.
Yeah.
Yeah, they teased it, and we were all like, "Oh, he's gonna drop it. They're gonna drop it like before the end of the year." And then the end of the year came, and we got nothing.
We got absolutely.
We
nothing.
got nothing.
It was devastating, bro.
We got like what, one feature, and that was another
Yeah,
Marshmallow song.
that was all. I don't know. I just feel like they're really, really using him like that.
Yeah, but I mean, hey, after 2020, I mean, they got like, there was like no music. Yeah, but like, we got entering 2021, where we got Bad Boys with Young Thug.
Bad Boy. Oh yeah, Bad Boy with Young Thug. I totally forgot about that. That was like that song was a banger. Once that dropped, I was so happy because I saw that Polo G's 21 on the music video. I saw that video kind of leaked on it, and I was like, oh, this is Bad Boy. Definitely, they're gonna have to drop this.
Yeah, and then like what, that same week, Cole Bennett dropped the teaser video to.
The teaser video. Dude, that music video is insane.
It's insane.
I love Cole Bennett's work. His work is insane. It's so good.
It honestly is so good. Like, you gotta give him props. Like, he got mad skills when it comes to directing music videos.
He's insane.
Yeah, and like, I think like the reason Lyrical Lemonade's like big now is because of Lucid Dreams, right?
Yeah, they first blew up with Lucid Dreams, and all girls are the same.
Yeah.
It was just like, oh yeah, Juice WRLD. Like, we gotta work with this. We gotta work with this kid.
We gotta work with this
Lucid
kid.
Dreams, and then it blew up, and then Bennett just blew up as well. And then they made the All Girls Are the Same video, and I was like, oh, that's crazy.
That's crazy.
And then a lot more artists started working with Cole, and I was like,
nice. It's nice. It's nice to see someone that like was underground at first, like within like doing the direction, like directing music videos. It's nice to see them go from being like underground to not being known, then to go from being like one of the biggest music video directors in the industry.
that's so crazy. I love how these kind of people just go out of nowhere, because both Cole and Juice were like really, really close friends. I remember that.
Yeah.
They were really, really close. They will go on trips together. They went to that trip in Greece with the Kid Laroi.
That was Speaking
great.
of Kid Laroi, bro, he got bangers with Juice.
Kid Laroi and Juice WRLD are like brothers.
Bro, they were brothers.
They were brothers. They will stick together all the time.
Yeah.
And I feel like there's more songs in the vault. I know that for sure. If they were together for that long, Juice wouldn't even mind to record at least 10, 20 songs with Kid.
Honestly, no. Because, like on Go, bro, that song, like, that, I'm pretty sure that's also, like, a one-verse freestyle, like, a one-take freestyle, and that was good. It, like, yeah, it hits, but, like, bro, it's a good hit.
It's a good hit, yeah. And I just, with other artists as well, I believe, damn, hold on. Nah, give me a second. Yeah, I feel like there are more other songs unreleased that I know people have under their sleeves, like Young Thug, of course, Kid Leroy, Polo G. Talking about Polo G, that's
Yeah,
they're insane brothers.
they honestly like yeah, there's features that like oh these were so good. Like we got one feature like oh we got to get more from them together, but then they never did it again because unfortunately like he passed. So like one that comes to my mind immediately is the No Bystanders feature he had with Travis
With Travis.
and Sheck West.
Yeah, the other features that come into mind are Flex with Polo G.
Mm-hmm.
That one's a straight banger. I don't I don't understand why they didn't make more music. I feel like that's the only song he has with Polo G.
Yeah, and the one with Ski Mask.
Oh, Nooktown?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the one with Yachty, I think it's like Gakko.
Yeah, yeah, Club, yeah.
Yeah. Bro, let's go hard.
Those songs, those features are just insane. I feel like they really just go together. I feel like Juice WRLD could make a song with Ed Sheeran.
Honestly, he could make
With the fact that Ed Sheeran's just making music with like every single rapper out there. Then he made a song with.
I mean, he made a song with Travis, didn't he?
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, he made a song with Travis Scott, and what they also got like yeah, I mean honestly like as much as it would be weird, honestly I'd see it working.
Yeah, I see it work. I feel like Juice has this big catalog that he could work with any artist out there.
Yeah.
And he'll make it work. He'll make it a banger. No questions asked. Like let's say, I'll work with Eminem, of course.
Yeah.
Make a banger, go for it. He does it. Let's see. Let's say, I don't know, 50 Cent.
50 Cent. Yeah.
Make a feature with 50 Cent. I'm Juice WRLD. I'm gonna make a feature with 50 Cent. I can do it. I know his background. I know what I'm gonna talk about. Just go in the booth. 50 Cent does his thing. Juice WRLD goes in, doesn't care.
Does it in like 5-10 minutes.
Bro, this guy is insane. Let's see. If Eminem did a song with 50 Cent and Ed Sheeran and Eminem at the same time, he can make a song with Juice WRLD.
Yeah. Cause like Eminem did do a song with Juice, right?
Huh?
Eminem did do a song with Juice, right?
Yeah. Godzilla, yeah.
Yeah, Godzilla. Cause like I remember when it dropped, I was like, damn, I don't know if I want to listen to it. So and then I just gave it. I didn't listen to it for like I don't know, like a month or two. And then you told me about it, and I was like, yo, you gotta check this song out. It's so good. And I'm like, all right, you know what? I'll give it a shot. And yeah, I regret not listening to it when it dropped.
That's the thing. That's the thing. Some things drop here and there, and you don't even notice it. But when once people just like, oh yeah, he dropped this song with this guy right here, Juice WRLD. It's like you're like, oh, it's just Juice WRLD at first, and then you wait left for a couple months, and you're like, oh, you know what? I'll give it a try. And it's just so good.
Yeah.
Some people just underestimate Juice WRLD sometimes. I do remember that one time where Juice WRLD dropped Legends Never Die. They were really hating on some songs. The song with Marshmello, Come and Go. I heard, like,
honestly, that song's a banger. It's slept on in my opinion.
It is really slept on, but it's also mainstream. I don't understand why. That's the thing. It just feels like that, and it's odd. But I mean, it's Juice WRLD.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, in Legends Never Die, there are only like a few songs that I listened to when it dropped, and that I liked. I only liked like a few songs, and I think those were I think those were Righteous, Conversations, and Titanic. But like looking at it now, Screw Juice, Bad Energy, One of My Jeans, Wishing Well, all those are bangers, honestly. All those are bangers.
You know, the night Legends Never Die dropped, I was crying.
Bro, I was there. I knew it. Yeah.
Yeah, I was posting it on my story like, oh my god, this is so good. I remember my mom took my phone away like 2 days before it dropped, so I was using my sister's computer in my room. It was like late at night, and you know what? I plugged in my headphones, and then I listened to that album like I listened it on repeat, and then it was like I love this so much. I loved it. Every single work in this Legends Never Die album. It's insane. I really fell in love with Screw Juice at first and Bad Energy.
Yeah.
And I love the interludes.
The interludes?
Yeah. You got The Man, The Myth, The Legend, and then I don't remember the other one.
Was it Anxiety?
Yeah,
Anxiety.
That was the intro. And
that was the
then
intro.
The last one, I believe.
That was Juice WRLD Speaks from Heaven.
Yeah. Those really hit home.
Yeah.
It was insane.
Honestly, one song that's been leaked since like what 2019. We finally got it in 2021. Matt Hardy. Or we got Matt Hardy, but like honestly, the leak was better than the official.
The leak was so much better. I feel like all these leaked songs from like 3-4 years ago, they're like barely dropping now. They're just really cutting it down to something that, something bad, you know? Because like people were like, oh yeah, the leak is good, but you know, I feel like they was gonna be like, oh yeah, we don't want them to listen to the leak part. We want to put something out there that they haven't listened before, but it doesn't. Really
that's
fit.
what I like. So like what I liked when Sun Times came out, they kept the exact same. The only thing they did is with Apple Music, they just did Dolby Atmos, and you're literally floating in heaven.
Yeah. I really do like some songs that are on Dolby Atmos that are from Juice WRLD, because sometimes it feels like you're just flying out there, man.
Yeah, because some of them are like like all Fighting Demons is on Dolby Atmos, but like yeah, honestly yeah, all his Dolby Atmos stuff, like the stuff that's on Dolby Atmos, bro, you're flying.
I really do enjoy listening to Juice WRLD in Dolby, because including Righteous, I think I'm pretty sure it's in Dolby.
Yeah.
And sometimes when I listen to that song, it was like, oh, this is definitely one of those songs that could just like float. Close your eyes for a hot minute and just
close your eyes for a hot minute and just start levitating.
Levitate. You know, the night the morning Juice WRLD passed.
Yeah.
I went to bed. I was like, I'm listening to Juice WRLD. I go to sleep. I knock out. The morning, I was like, oh, Juice WRLD, listening. I was still listening to Juice WRLD. I don't know how. I was still listening to Juice WRLD. And then I opened Google.
No, I think I told you.
Yeah?
I think I told you, but then you were like, nah, they ain't true. And then I think you looked it up.
Oh, yeah, I looked it up. And then I was like, are you serious, man? Juice WRLD passed away. I was so sad. And that was
bro, I remember when you, at school, bro. Oh, my God.
Bro, in school, I was like,
you was beat.
Yeah, I was like, I'm out here, I'm the Juice WRLD kid. People used to call me Juice WRLD kid. Like, back in the day, like, back in 6th, 7th grade, I was listening to so much Juice WRLD. I posted it on my story, literally, and everything. And, like, I was such a Juice WRLD fan.
You were the Juice WRLD kid.
Yeah, people used to call me, oh, look, it's a Juice WRLD kid. And
like, you embraced it. It.
I embraced it. I was like, yeah, it's me. It's me. I listen to Juice WRLD. I'm the one listening to Juice WRLD in this school. I'm the only one. You talk about Juice WRLD, we can talk for hours. I don't care what it is. We talking about Juice WRLD, and he's still my number one stream. Like, I have like over 300-400 hours listening to Juice WRLD.
Damn, on like between Spotify and Apple Music combined, or just
between Spotify and Apple Music combined, there's like 400 hours right there, racked up.
Damn.
And like every single playlist that I have, it has at least 3 or 4 Juice WRLD songs, no matter the album. It's or single or feature, anything. Just put it in there.
Honestly, yeah, I mean, I'm not that big of a Juice WRLD listener, but I still listen to him. I got 2 of his vinyls. I got Goodbye Good Riddance, and I got Legends Never Die when it came out on vinyl.
That's so, yeah. But I feel like, so back when, going back to when he died,
yeah, I was
so beat up that day, and it was my dad's birthday too.
Yeah.
So like December 8th, my dad's birthday, and Juice WRLD passing away. And I was
so like you gotta be sad, but you also gotta be happy.
Yeah, and I was like kind of devastated, like pretty much all day. Had my headphones on all day. My dad didn't mind. It was just like, oh yeah, we're just having like a small meeting. Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So and then I went skating with my sister out there, and I was like,
Yeah.
I told her about it, and was like, I saw you. Juice WRLD passed away and stuff, and it's like, all right, we're vibing to Juice WRLD then. Blow up some Juice WRLD in there, and then yeah, but. It's a tragedy, man.
Honestly, I'm surprised that it didn't take that long to get his first posthumous album either.
Yeah,
it was like 6 months.
Yeah,
because he died in December, and we got it in June.
Yeah, we got it in June. That was crazy.
That was crazy.
I remember going back to school in August, like for my last year, and I was like, yeah, Legends Never Die dropped. And everybody was like, yo, how you feel about Juice WRLD dropping Legends Never Die? And I was like, it kind of hurts.
It kind of hurts.
Because, like, seeing one of my favorite influencers out there just, like, die. And I was just, like, still devastated till that day.
I mean, honestly, who wouldn't be devastated still? I mean, people, like, what? X died in what?
2017?
27? No, I think he died 2018.
Oh.
Yeah, I think it was 2018. I mean, people are still devastated by it. I mean, you still got his hardcore fans, but like,
yeah, they still going hard. They still loyal to him.
Yeah, cause like I mean that's what I love when artists unfortunately pass. Like you got like, I mean yeah you got the bandwagons, but like you got the hardcore fans. You got the day one fans, and you also got like the actual loyal fans, which is I love to see it.
Yeah. Once I fall in love with an artist, I cannot stop talking about him or listen to him. But, nowadays, I still listen to Juice.
Yeah.
It's like a couple songs here and there a day. Right now, it's been a little low on Juice because I've been trying to expand my music library.
Yeah.
But
so have I. Yeah. I mean, all my favorite artists. I've just been like, you know what? I still like y'all, but like. I gotta move from rap.
I gotta expand my music library a little bit. And Juice, I like how Juice has that library expansion because you got a lot of music to buy with. You got like hard music, then you got like that chill vibe music.
You got that chill.
You got the slow, and you can like mix it with any playlist and any artist as well, like song after song.
And it'll mix well.
Yeah, it'll mix well. I have like 7 different playlists. They're like, oh, these songs are for like my hype playlist. Like I pick some Juice WRLD songs, Juice WRLD picks, and then like, oh, these are my heart songs from Juice WRLD. And then I got my other songs like, oh, these are the chill songs of Juice WRLD, put it in there. I have like my sad songs for Juice WRLD, put them in there. Like everything is just like build up.
Yeah.
I just like how he has this huge discography of like everything in there.
Honestly, yeah, cause like that's what I love like with artists like Juice WRLD. Like you can just put whatever song on any playlist, on any like whatever, and it'll be good. It would be good in the end of the day.
Exactly. A lot of things that a lot of rappers and artists don't have is that Juice WRLD, you don't expect it.
You don't expect it,
You don't expect it a lot. And like unlike other artists who's just like so, it's just like too repetitive and what's coming.
Like it's too predictable.
Yeah. And like basically like I've heard from that new Lil Baby album.
Oh my god. It's
too predictable.
Too predictable, bro.
You can like predict what he's gonna say. You can predict the mood of the song and everything.
Honestly, bro, yeah, that 2020 album that he dropped, that one honestly was way better than this one.
And I that's what I don't like about artists nowadays. They just like,
it's too repetitive.
They don't open their catalog like Juice did.
See, cause there's some artists that still do it. Cause like, who was it? I think it was 21 with Savage Mode 2. Like it was still good. It was good when it dropped, and it still is good.
It's still a banger.
Like yeah, I mean, there's some parts where you're like you can see the repetition, but like yeah, most of his songs on that album are still like they're like fresh material. They're like you don't know what's coming.
Yeah, you don't know what's coming. It's like that's what artists need to do. Like you need a song, like a breath of fresh air,
Mm-hmm.
because you're all into this mosh pit. You know, you need a break every once in a while. You know, and that's what artists don't really realize. That's why they like people just stop listening to him, to many other artists as well.
Yeah.
That's what I feel like people should do. Be more aware of what the listeners
Yeah.
trying to.
But one thing I don't know how I still don't know how I feel about it. Goodbye Get Riddance Anniversary Edition.
With that I think two new tracks that came.
It was.
I know it was 777 and
777 draft. No, 734.
Oh, yeah.
And the Lucid Dreams
with the Uzi remix.
with Uzi. Yeah. I don't know if you knew this, but when it first dropped, at least on Apple Music, that version of the Lucid Dreams replaced the other Lucid Dreams.
Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure it did. I honestly don't think 734 really does fit in Goodbye and Good Riddance.
Mm-hmm.
Like I understand it's an anniversary edition, but I don't think 734 actually hit different.
See, cause like how it's supposed to be, it's like what 15 minutes. It's supposed to be 15 minutes.
Yeah, I think so.
Cause I heard it when some kid in my science class in 8th grade, they showed it to me. When we were just doing nothing. It was like one of the last weeks of school. So and they're like, "Yo, have you listened to 734 by Juice? It's a leak, but like, have you heard of it?" I'm like, "No, I haven't heard of it." And he sent me the link to it, and then yeah, I mean, bro, those 15 minutes were good.
Those 15 minutes were good, yeah. And then you got Juice and Uzi. I feel like Uzi and Juice were also brothers.
Yeah, I mean, you got like there's some artists that like with Uzi that they say they're his twin. You got like Young Thug and Uzi saying they're twins. Trav and Uzi. Yeah, you got a good ton of artists saying that they're his twin. And honestly, I mean, Uzi go hard.
Uzi does go hard, and I feel like there's more songs. Hopefully, when we get a new Uzi album, hopefully we get some Juice WRLD in there. You know,
Hopefully, bro.
I expect it because
I mean, hey, we got the pink tape.
We got
whenever that will drop too. Whenever that drops.
Honestly, yeah, and like I feel like there's way more songs that Juice and Uzi have. It's just like Uzi doesn't know where to put it because he knows Juice too much that he would love his work to be out there, but he had to put it right.
You gotta put it right. You gotta put it in the right spot. You gotta know where to actually put it.
Exactly. Honestly, yeah, but the feature with Juice WRLD and Uzi and Lucid Dreams, Uzi went off. I don't know why. I don't know why it took so long to drop because I think it was first leaked in 2019, 2018. I'm not sure.
I'm pretty sure it leaked right after the Lucid Dreams single came out, if I remember correctly.
I don't really remember, but I first heard the leak back in like 2019, 2020.
Yeah, I heard it 2020 as well. That's when I heard it.
That's when I heard it, and I was like, "Yo, that's actually crazy." That Uzi's verse should have been there the day Goodbye Good Riddance dropped, because I was so hyped up for that, and then just we got it later, and I was like, "Oh, well, I mean, they still cut some parts of Uzi's verse. I remember that, but other than that, it was just really like good to listen to the leak. And I was like, oh no, but they changed it, and I was like, come on.
Honestly, leak wise, bro, there are some leaks that we know that aren't gonna come out, but like one of the examples is probably Moonlight.
Ooh.
Moonlight, we probably won't ever get it, but honestly, that song go hard. That song,
I'm pretty sure
you got levitating.
I'm pretty sure that was in SoundCloud. Yes.
Yeah, it's on SoundCloud.
Yeah, it's
that's like I think that's like I think that was part of his like self-titled EP. I think.
Yeah, honestly, yeah, I feel like, yeah, most of it's like good, like at beginner, because he grew up in SoundCloud in 2015, 2016. those were like the golden days, because you know you just rising up from the doom, and then you just moving up and moving up and moving up. That's really actually cool that Juice WRLD just grew up out of nowhere like that. It's insane.
Yeah, because like, you got some leaks that are like, yeah, they're absolute bangers. Like you got like Moonlight, you got the original Let Me Know Why I Freestyle.
Oh my god.
You got what other leaks? All of that uncut verse on No Bystanders.
Oh yeah, I heard it more recently on my TikTok page, and I was like, why don't they have this on the actual song?
Cause like he has an uncut verse, but I'm pretty sure because like at the beginning of No Bystanders, it was different than how it is. Cause if you watch the Travis Scott documentary on Netflix, you hear a different version of Juice WRLD's part than it is on the song. And I noticed that when I first watched that documentary, I'm like, damn, that's not how it is on the song. And it shook me too, cause like I paused and I'm like, wait, hold up, this ain't how it is. Ain't there.
You know, when I heard about the Juice WRLD documentary, I was so mad into it. I was like, yo, I gotta watch this, man. Yeah. I watched it, and that was insane. That's like the amount of Juice WRLD that like was into me back when I watched that. I was like, damn, there are so many things, there are so many factors that came into like artists working with Juice, and then they cutting off verses, and it's just upsetting, but at the same time it's kind of understandable for some reason.
I mean, in the rap industry at least, you gotta do what you gotta do to make a good song. Like if it means that you have to unfortunately cut someone's verse, you gotta cut it, and they can use it on their own song.
Exactly. But I feel like there are so many artists out there that have worked with Juice, that made songs with each other, and I really don't know if it's true, but I feel like there's what I've heard. Mm-hmm. It's like with Utopia, yeah, they might release a song with Juice WRLD. That's what I've heard on Twitter. All the leaks, I think I've heard a few songs that are leaked with Travis and Juice. That's what I've
honestly I ever since they announced they had that that one fan event for Juice in Chicago. Yeah. This was after the Asteroid tragedy. They said they had to cut Travis's verse. They had to cut Travis off the album, right? Yeah. Fighting Demons. Because of what happened. I'm like, damn, could have got more Travis and Juice. Because honestly, if they had more time in the studio together and they had more time, they actually could. They probably could have put out a good couple projects.
I wouldn't be surprised if I heard another Juice WRLD and Travis Scott actual feature.
Actual feature, yeah. Because see how it, because he had a verse. I think it was supposed to replace Travis's second verse on the song, but I mean, yeah, he just took with the intro and the hook, and that's pretty much it that he got. And I mean, he at least he gets credited on the song, but yeah, honest, I don't know. It's devastating knowing that we could have gotten a Juice WRLD feature on Astroworld.
Yeah. I really do like to think about this a lot, because I know Juice WRLD, when they dropped the Righteous video, yeah, you can see in different scenes that he's with different artists and stuff working together. Mm-hmm. Like in the video, I'm pretty sure I saw J. Cole and Juice WRLD in a studio together, and I feel like that's what most people been waiting on. It's not even leaked. Nobody has heard it. It's on the vault. Mm-hmm. And I just wish they released that. We do kind of need something strong from Cole and Juice.
Honestly, if they ever do drop some, if J. Cole and Juice's label ever drop something together again, they can. I mean, one, it'd probably break the internet again, but yeah. they could do some good stuff, because J. Cole and Juice freestyle would be dope.
That'd be so dope. Just like that 999 freestyle, 1499 freestyle with Trippie Redd and Juice WRLD. That freestyle was so hard. I like how like Juice WRLD can match the energy.
Mm-hmm.
That man can match the energy.
See, because 14,999 freestyle. Yeah, that Eagle is hard.
It goes so hard.
On it, when I first heard it, I was like, because like it was like he starts off with mumble rap, and I'm like,
yeah,
oh, this is ass.
It's ass, yeah. And then
like,
once you get to the verse,
and then he had to get to the verse, and I'm like, okay.
I just love that. Well, I feel like that Travis and Juice, they would match energy so well. Imagine them in a concert.
Bro, that'd be dope.
Like the amount of mosh pitting that would go.
Bro, I mean, listen, cause like, he already he did this before Juice was passing, but now whenever Travis Scott performs No Bystanders before the song starts, or like once you hear the party never ends, he just says like middle fingers to the sky. You know, he's been doing that ever since the draft, but he's done it more recently with like whenever he plays No Bystanders at concerts and like private venues. Honestly, that's a good tribute to Juice.
That's
honestly,
a good tribute, and I feel like he did that because, well, I mean, I feel like he does that because, you know, I feel like they have worked together in the past, and I feel like they have so many songs together.
Yeah.
And you know, when I feel like they're hopefully soon they're gonna drop The Party Never Ends.
Hopefully, bro. At least before we leave high school.
Yeah, at least before the time we leave high school. Because honestly, The Party Never Ends has been around for like after Juice WRLD passing.
Yeah. And
we were all just waiting for it. Everybody thought that after Juice WRLD died, we're gonna get The Party Never Ends.
Yeah.
And
here we are.
Still waiting. We're still waiting for it. It was like, three and a half years already.
Yeah, because like we got so many unreleased albums that like that've been announced. Like they're like, all right, they're dropping. We just don't know when.
Don't know
like
when.
we got Utopia. We got the Pink Tape. What other albums we got?
Yeah, we got Utopia, the Pink Tape, Cudi, yeah, that Cudi album.
Oh, the Cudi album and the Travis Scott album, the Scotts. I think we also got I guess you can kind of say it, but like I guess Donda 2.
Donda 2, yeah, honestly, but I can't defend that man right now.
No one can defend. Bro, he leaked Travis Scott's number and Cardi's.
Bro, that man, listen, Kanye West is just another story, man.
Bro, man.
Like, I honestly did not see, I honestly cannot see Juice WRLD and Kanye West working.
Honestly, I couldn't either, but I mean, if you know, Kanye wasn't doing stupid shit right now, honestly, I could see, I would love to see a Kanye X Juice project, but, I mean, right now, bro, I ain't taking no music.
In today's climate,
like how it is right now, nah.
No.
I ain't gonna count. Yeah, we cannot take.
We cannot defend that man.
We cannot. No one can. And then you got like the tryhard fans like, but he dropped Graduation. No.
Doesn't matter, bro. Honestly, but yeah, other artists that I feel like could have worked with Juice, would have been, I don't know, like Rod Wave. I honestly, I see Rod Wave as like a really harmonic, and then Juice WRLD just giving him background.
Yeah,
that's all I see.
You know what's another artist I could see? See like Juice and them working together.
Which ones?
Tyler, the Creator.
That's a hot take. That's a hot take. It's like, really a hot take. I mean, I can see it. I can see Juice WRLD and Tyler, because I think they've met at a concert back in like. Yeah,
I think it was in Ken Flogna in 2018.
Yeah. I remember that. I remember seeing that. I think it was on the documentary, wasn't it?
I think it was on the documentary, but there are videos of it on YouTube. And TikTok.
that you can see Juice WRLD and Tyler talking to each other, and I feel like they've been I feel like they had some work out there. They
wanted to do some work, but
time was short.
Because this was like what? So it was 2018 when Juice passed, and you also got
19.
Yeah, so it was in 2019. So Igor dropped, but I mean I don't think Tyler was working on Call Me If You Get Lost yet when Juice died. So honestly, I Yeah, it honestly sucks because like I would have loved to see them work together,
Exactly.
but I don't know. It would be nice to see that work, and I guess Cuddy and Juice,
I
Kid Cudi and Juice.
Kid Cudi and Juice could really do is make something special out
Cause
there.
like see like you got Kid Cudi harmonizing and then you got Juice rapping and that'd be dope.
They will be matching energy. That's
that'd
actually
be
that's actually a good take. That's like one of the things I would love to hear, a Juice WRLD and Cudi song. That's crazy.
yeah.
I never thought about that.
Yeah, I mean, there's other people that like, you don't think they could work, but like once you put you put their chemistries like together, like, you got they'll work like some people like take Rocky and Tyler for example, like they only did like what 2 songs together, and their chemistry is
Their
good.
chemistry is insane. Honestly, I feel like every artist that has worked, like with Eminem, for example, like if Eminem could work with that artist, Juice WRLD could work also with that artist.
Yeah,
And I feel like one of those big artists that could work with Juice WRLD, I feel like it's Corday.
Corday would have loved doing something
Because
like this.
I remembered watching a video. I think it was back in 2021. I remember watching a video of Corday admiring Juice WRLD backstage. This man was like, "Yo, he's crazy. Like, I'm so underrated, but this guy's insane."
Yeah.
He admired every single.
He admired him.
Like, he was on the stairs right there, and then Juice WRLD was on top performing, and this guy was like, "This guy's nuts.
This guy's nuts."
I really do want to see him working with me one day, but
I mean, we never got it.
Unfortunately. He still pays respect for Juice, and that's insane.
Honestly, I would have loved Juice on like a drill beat, like a New York drill beat. I mean, yeah, it's kind of overrated now, but like honestly, I would have loved to see it, like him and what's his name, Pop Smoke, or him and yeah, I mean him and Pop Smoke, or him and Rocky on a New York beat, on a New York drill beat. That would have been nice.
That would have been actually nice. Yeah, honestly. I think that New York drill, rap drill, I feel like that's like a new thing that came.
I mean, I think Pop Smoke kind of like brought it into the game.
Yeah, I feel like industry. Yeah, he brought it into the industry, but like, it wasn't really for me. It wasn't really a thing until like a few, let's say, like a year ago at least, when it just started popping out of nowhere, and then people were like oh,
even more and more.
Yeah, and I was just so impressed. I didn't even realize it, and I was like, oh, this is New York drill. And then this other drills came from London and all this stuff. Spain.
I mean, London drills have always been a thing since like what 2017, I think. Cause I don't know, cause like people say Praise the Lord is a London drill, but I don't find it as a London drill.
I don't see it though.
No, I don't see Praise the Lord by ASAP and Skempa. Like I don't see it.
There are so many small factors like that we really don't even pay attention to it, and then it just becomes popular out of nowhere. Like for example, let's say Juice WRLD has this like a drill song. We don't know what it is.
We don't know what it is.
It might not. It might be just like a new thing that nobody knows. He just the label puts it out there, and then people start copying it from it.
They start copying. Like that's what I hate about the music industry now. Cause like they hear one thing and they're like, oh, this is gonna be the new crap. You gotta do it. You gotta copy like pretty much their flow and the instrumental. That's what I hate.
Yeah, I feel like all these like artists that came from SoundCloud, Uzi, Juice, X, Ski Mask, they had some type of connectivity before they blew up. And I feel like Uzi had his thing, and X had this thing, and Juice has its thing, and Ski Mask had his thing, and Trippy had his thing, and then
they all got popular, and
they all just became one. And they just started like mixing each other's rhythms and everything, and their styles and everything. Trippy had this style, X had this energy, Juice had this harmonic. Ski Mask had this energy, and then they just threw it all together, and they just became one thing.
They became one thing. Yeah, that's why. I mean, I would have loved. I don't. I think he turned it down, or I think he was gonna do it. I think he was gonna be like on the freshman list for 2020, but I'm pretty sure he turned it down even before his passing. But Juice WRLD was. I would have loved to see a Juice WRLD cipher.
Honestly, yeah, and I'm kind of upset that he didn't do it when he blew up.
Mhm. Because if he did it in 2019, so we was on the 2019 freshman list, it would have been banger.
Yeah, and all these like different interviews that I still watch from Juice WRLD. He has so much, like he manages his time so wisely. Like he went to this interview like minutes before performing on stage.
Damn.
And then like I remember one of his performances, this man got a call saying that his dad passed away. Mm-hmm. He still performed out there. He still performed with whole heart and everything. Mm-hmm. And I feel like he just manages his time and his energy and his emotions all so well.
Also, yeah. Honestly, yeah, I love when artists do that. Like when they like get some unfortunate news, and like it's like before they go on stage or like during stage, right during on the stage, or I don't know. It like when they get the news and they're like, damn. And then like you gotta show to put on.
I still got a show to put on. I know this might be some unfortunate, but I still got a show to put on.
You got there's some artists that like pay tribute to them to like, or like at the end of the show or whatever. But like honestly, yeah, I love when they do that because like yeah, like, you got some unfortunate news. You're like damn, boy, I got a show to put on.
Yeah, exactly. No, that's actually crazy. That's like real crazy.
But honestly, yeah, because like. I mean, Juice will never die. He will never die.
He will never die. He will stand for ages. At a time, he might have his falls, and then he might come back with something great.
Yeah, I mean, just last week, at the time of recording this, Bye Bye came out. It's a banger.
It's okay. I feel like Marshmello and Juice WRLD really do well work together. Mm-hmm. And I just like that they both have different perspectives on music, mm-hmm. and Marshmello just really mixes it like he
mixes it up, yeah,
like all well and together. And like he Marshmello has that electronic type, and then Juice WRLD has like
these are like melodic rap kind of.
Yeah, exactly. So I feel like they do really good work together. Mm-hmm. But I feel like Bye Bye is not one of the greatest out there. I feel like Juice WRLD could have done a better work.
It's definitely not the best Marshmello juice we got, but it's still good.
It's still good. But I feel like it's too short.
It's too short. Yeah.
For like what, a minute and 54 seconds, I think.
I think
at least 2 minutes.
The runtime is 1:48. Yeah.
Yeah. And I was a little upset because it's a short song.
It's a short song, but I mean, listen, you got Uzi dropping "Just Wanna Rock," an actual one verse snippet, and he dropped it, and it has like, I think it almost has like 100 million views.
That's crazy.
I mean, listen.
Yeah, but I hope to see more Juice WRLD projects coming on the way. Mm-hmm. That's
It would have been nice to see some other artists working with him. One that just came up to my mind. So actually, Kendrick and Juice and Keem and Juice.
Honestly, I really do appreciate Kendrick, and I like Keem a lot. This mm-hmm. kid's been going crazy, and I would love to see those two have a song.
Mm-hmm. It would have been nice.
It would have been really nice, honestly.
Yeah.
And honestly, I believe that Kendrick does have Juice's respect.
Yeah, I feel like honestly, I think everyone in the rap industry has Juice's respect.
Yeah.
And all those rappers that have passed away, so like MF Doom, DMX.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Pretty much everyone.
I feel like
that passed.
I feel like Juice WRLD really did left a mark on the industry.
I mean, was it only 2 years of his life? Yeah, he left, but he still left a pretty good mark.
He left a really big one as well. Like he really did influence all of these rappers that came out the doom. Like you didn't really heard Keem back in 2019, 2018.
I mean, you didn't know who he was, but like you had one of his bangers, Orange Soda, being
Orange
all over
Soda.
the place, but you didn't know who Baby Keem was.
Yeah, you didn't know who Baby Keem was. You had all these other artists, Corday, for especially, you was admiring him. It was like, I'm gonna keep working because he just inspired.
And now look at Corday, bro. He's got bangers on his albums.
He's insane. This man pays tribute to Jews. Other artists out there, I feel like they really do good work, and like they just have influence from Jews. The Kid Laroi, especially.
The Kid Laroi, yeah, especially
blew up with one song. He was in the Dooms, with that Addison Rae song.
And bro, then, I mean, bro, he was in a pit, and then he dropped what was it? Go. I think it was Go. Mm-hmm. He dropped it, and now you got him. He's in a solid place right now.
I didn't even knew the Kid Laroi until like they dropped Go, and like I feel like Juice was a really big influence for all these rappers, and even big rappers like Eminem.
Yeah,
I love how Eminem just pays really big tribute to Juice.
Honestly, I would have loved to see a Dre and Juice song.
Honestly, yeah. Since I honestly would see Dre and Juice WRLD. And I love also how Snoop Dogg, I think I've heard Snoop Dogg talk about Juice once. He was really devastated, but he really does pay respect for Juice. He said he was a good kid. He've heard from people. It's like, I've heard from my homies. He's a really good kid. I really would love to meet him every once in a while. It's like,
yeah, honestly, I think everyone in the rap industry would have loved to meet Juice at least once. Because, I mean, there's some people that didn't meet him, unfortunately. But, like, like the big names, because I don't know if Drake ever met Juice or Kanye met Juice.
Yeah, there's a picture with, I think, there's a picture with Juice and Drake. I think they were at a party. I don't remember. But they were, I think they went on a party together. Thug was there too. But yeah.
Yeah, because Travis met him in the studio, I think. Yeah. Working on WRLD. And then there's other ones that are like, I mean, obviously Trippie Redd and Juice, they known each other, Ski Mask, obviously.
For a while. As well as like Benny Blanco and other artists out there. That's crazy. Other artists that came into my mind was Post Malone. Ooh. I know Post Malone and Juice were friends because they met.
I think concerts. They did drop a song together, but it wasn't the best, in my opinion. I think it was Life's a Mess.
Oh yeah, Life's a Mess. Yeah, the other version of Life's a Mess. I feel like with that, I feel like Post Malone would have loved to work with Juice WRLD. Because I know when he passed away, Hollywood did an interview with Post Malone. They were like, "How do you feel about Juice WRLD's passing?" And they were like, "Oh, it's a motherfucking tragedy." Sorry, my language, but it was a tragedy.
No, you good?
Yeah, he said he was a good kid, and he'd love to have worked with him in the past. Like I really do know that Post Malone really had some inspiration from Juice WRLD.
Yeah, honestly, yeah, Juice did leave a big mark in the industry, and that, to me, that's a good sign. I mean, yeah, he did it in 2 years, which, I mean, that's honestly really good.
Impressive. That's
impressive too. He did it in like, I don't even say 2 years, like a year and a half, maybe even a year.
See, I wouldn't say just Juice WRLD because you got other artists like
You have other artists that left on an impact immediately too, like X, yeah, like you said, X,
as well as Lil Peep and other artists. But it's crazy how these artists just came out of nowhere and then they just passed away unexpectedly.
See, there's because like honestly, one artist that comes to my mind that left a good mark in the industry, but the past, I feel like way too soon, even though he's been doing music since like 2010, is Mac Miller.
Mac Miller, yeah. I really do think that one big inspiration from Juice was Mac Miller.
Mac Miller, definitely. Like I get like some songs I get that Mac Miller vibe.
Yeah, some Juice WRLD songs I feel like I get that. Oh, Mac Miller gave him this impression, so he kind of went for it. He kind of copied it, but not really.
But not really.
He made like a copy, but from his own work. And I feel like that's one of the biggest inspirations that Juice WRLD had.
Honestly, yeah, because like there's other artists, that really good inspirations, like not just in the industry but to the fans, like Kendrick Lamar is one of them, and mainly Tyler the Creator, because like you got Tyler the Creator did really good with Call Me If You Get Lost.
Exactly.
And he sold out Madison Square Garden. Just like he said in one of his songs.
And I feel like a lot of artists take that in, that about Juice WRLD passing, and they really do take that inspiration from him.
Mm-hmm.
And it's really impressive to see that someone that passed 3-4 years ago, that they just don't take that influence. Yeah, it's just gonna be 4.
It's gonna be 4 years since he passed. Damn,
that's crazy. Honestly, that's actually a really long time.
I mean, yeah, because honestly, I think the thing that makes it like, oh my god, it's been that long, or is it really that long? Honestly, I think it was just because of how long we've been locked up.
Yeah.
Because of a certain virus.
Yeah, I feel like that's what got into everybody. It's like, oh, we're locked up now, but we have this inspiration from someone. Just keep going. Just keep going.
Honestly, yeah, but yeah, I honestly think that inspiration that just left, it will never die. Even like kids that are like growing up now that are just starting listening to rap, like they're listening to like, I mean, I remember they're listening to like the mainstream, like Lucid Dreams, All Girls Are the Same. I mean yeah, it's mainstream, but like
it's still
give them time and they'll get the inspiration, like how we have it right now.
Yeah, honestly, I feel like Juice WRLD did really left an inspiration to me, because I take every word that Juice WRLD says in podcasts or even in a concert. Like, I really do appreciate that Juice really did care about his fans, unlike other artists who take it for granted.
Yeah.
But a lot from what Juice WRLD said, I do really reminisce about. And I that's what I kept in my head for so long, that Juice WRLD was one of my biggest inspirations out there. Ever since I moved here, he was like one of the greatest that told me that you gotta keep going no matter how bad it is. Yeah, it might look like crap, but you just gotta keep working hard and you'll find your goals and everything. It's just so inspirational to see that, and it really does hit different once he passed away.
Honestly, yeah. Yeah, I remember it too, because like the morning he passed, I was at church. I'm like, damn. Well, because like that's when I didn't really listen to him, but like I was like, damn, I already know this is gonna be tough for Miguel. I'm like, damn. But yeah, honestly, yeah, he will never die. His legacy will live on as long as it lives on, but it will live on.
It will last really, really long. I really do hope that it's gonna last long.
And hopefully the Party Never Ends drops sometime.
Sometime, man. That really gets me.
Man, even if it's just a week, bro, just give it to us.
At least I would love to see
the track list.
The track list, or at least something that they're gonna drop, something really good.
Yeah. Please. Yeah. But I think that is the end of this episode. All right. So thank you, Miguel. He will be back sometime after he doesn't have to go to competitions like every other week.
Hopefully, yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So this is you will see him again eventually. But thank you for coming on the podcast for your first time.
Yeah, for sure.
And being the first guest on the podcast.
Let's go.
So. That is it for this week, and again, thank you, Christian Castillo, for making the pop-up you're about to see right now and all the art for the podcast. And I hope you all have a wonderful day.